Hello, and welcome to another video in my basic build series. I'm your host, Blends. Let's get started. Alright, today I'm going to show you 4 different iron farm builds for 1.14 Java, and this is going to actually have a world download to it, and when you download the world, you can open this book, and it's actually going to give you all the coordinates for all the different farms I got on there. So there's 4 different ones. The Iron Stream, which is going to be for people who don't need a whole lot of iron. An Iron River, who's people who's going to need a medium amount of iron, and then you've got the larger ones, which is the Iron Wave. And then the Iron Surge is going to be able to, both of those can really do about as many as you want. The amount of iron you get out of it depends on how many villagers you have, so just remember that for each villager that you have, you can get 6 iron ingots per hour. So one of these that has, let's say, 20 villagers in there, you're going to get about 120 irons, which is about 2 stacks per hour. That just goes up. If you have 100 villagers, it's going to be 600 per hour. If you have 200, it's going to be 1200 per hour. Alright, I've also in this world download, I've got little different designs so you can see that iron farms don't really have to be these blocky, just gross looking little structures. They can have nice little designs on there. You can do really any kind of design. Don't laugh at this one. This is one of my first takes at a modern design. I don't really like that, but it shows you what you can do. I kind of like this one. It's a totally different looking design, and then this one, I was trying to do it with, I should have done the trees first, but I wanted to do the giant spruce trees in there and then kind of build this on top, but you kind of get the idea. Alright, let's get started on them. Alright, I actually forgot that I'm going to put timestamps in the description of which farm you want, so just look down there and then skip ahead to whatever time it says for whichever farm you want to do. Alright, this is my Iron Stream build. This is for people who don't need a whole lot of iron. It's for people who use iron every once in a while but don't do a whole lot of redstone or don't use a lot of hoppers or rails or anything like that. Alright, and this is what you need to build this. Not a whole lot. It's going to use, what is that, almost 8 stacks of any non-flammable block that you'd like to use. You're going to use about 3.5 stacks of a slab just to cover the roof. You're going to need 9 signs, 2 buckets of water to make an infinite water source, a bucket of lava. You're going to need a total of 44 glass, 4 glowstone, 9 hoppers, 1 chest. You're going to need 22 looms and 22 beds. Alright, let's get started. First, you're going to put down your chest, and you're going to do your killing chamber. So a 3x3 of hoppers. You can just hold shift and point towards the block you want it to go into, just like that. Alright, then you just make a little area around there. You're going to go up a few high on this one. On the front, I like to be able to see what's going on, so I put some glass, just like that. That way you can still get inside your chest there. Alright, inside you need to put your chests on the second, or your signs on the second layer, so you just hold shift and place it on top of the sign, or in front of the sign that you're holding, or you're pressing. Don't need the letters on there, come on. Alright. There you go. Then you just need to put your bucket of lava in the back there, and you're all set for your killing chamber. Okay, next, you're going to make the little spot where they're going to drop in there. I just like to go all the way around this one more time. They drop a little bit before they hit the lava there. And you're going to go out 7 more from this block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Then on top of this, you're going to go out and just go all the way around it. This way, when you put water right on the back of this one, it's going to run to the very edge of this, but not go over into the lava and turn that stuff into cobblestone or obsidian. Alright, you might as well put your water down now just so you can test it out. Put 1 on each side there and it'll run all the way. Okay, then you're going to want to go up 2 high total here. Okay, so next we're going to go here and we're going to go out 8 blocks from this one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually 8 including that one there, so it's 7 more on top of there. And then you're just going to go over. You're going to do the same thing from this one right here. There you go, you got this little shape here. Just go ahead and fill that in. Alright, you got that in. Now you just put your blocks around the side here. Okay, this is where your golems are going to spawn and fall into either that water stream or the lava to kill them. So you just put your water sources all along here. There you go. And that way the water runs right to the edge and they drop right in there. Okay, now you're going to put in your beds and workstations. So what you need to do is you're going to put glass. You need 10 total. So you can start on either end. Right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want to do 11, it's not going to hurt. You're just going to have to get a couple more villagers and beds in there. This also helps just in case a couple of the villagers don't want to sleep at night, which happens sometimes. Alright, when you're done with that, you're going to grab your bed and you're going to just put the beds right along here, just all the way down. Okay, your next block, you can put whatever block you want to use here. I'm just going to use this smooth stone again, just because why not? Alright, your next block is going to be your workstation. You can choose whatever workstation you want. I'm going to use a loom because they're easy to make. Just place them where all the beds are. Next you want to fill in this much right here, and you need to get your light source block, if I can say it. Doesn't matter which one you use. You can use a pumpkin, you can use glowstone like I did, you know, whatever you want to do really. I do the same thing on this side. There you go. Alright, and then on top here, you're just going to put some more blocks. Alright, this is where you're going to want to put your villagers in, so you can start putting them in now. If you don't have your 20, well, that'd be 22 villagers in this one. If you don't have that many, you can put 2 in here and just give them a bunch of food, and they will breed until you don't have any more beds left. Alright, so go ahead and do that. Alright, once you got that done, if you prefer, you can cap this off. I like to go up one more just to make sure that the golems won't spawn on top of them there. And then you can cap it off. I use half slabs so no other mobs can spawn on top of there. Alright, when you're done with that, you're going to want to build this wall up a little bit. You can enclose this entire thing, or you can leave some glass places. Doesn't really matter, it's your choice. And cap it off, if you want to. Okay, that is your entire mob farm. If you'd like to block this off just to make it look like one box, you can do that. You can do whatever kind of designs around the side you want. That is all you need. You've got your light sources so nothing spawns inside with the villagers area. You've got it capped off so they get struck, or they won't get struck by lightning and turn into witches. And then you've got your water streams leading the golems off your kill chamber. Alright, I like to call this one the Iron River because it's for people who want to use a decent amount of iron, but not that many. As for people who use a lot of hoppers and maybe some rails, but they don't go crazy with it. Alright, and this is what you're going to need in here. These are not an exact counts, but you're going to need multiple stacks of a non-flammable block. You're going to need a few stacks of slabs. Depends on how full you want to make this, but yeah, I would just grab like half a chest of each one of these and you should be fine. A couple of water buckets so you can make an infinite water source, 1 bucket of lava. You're going to need roughly a stack of glass, a chest, 9 hoppers, 9 signs, a few lighting blocks, glowstones, pumpkins, anything you want to use. And then you're going to need 50 workstations. I'm using a loom because it's easy to build, and then 50 beds. Okay, first thing you want to do is figure out where you're going to put it. Then you're going to put your kill chamber in. So put down a 3x3 of hoppers leading into each other by holding down shift when you click them. Just like that. There we go. Then you're going to do your line of non-flammable bricks around the side. You don't want to burn this place down. And then you're going to go up 3 on each one of these. I actually like to leave these 6 in front as glass so you can see what's going on. And you can also open the chest that way because the glass allows you to open that chest. Alright, then inside here on the middle block you're going to hold down shift and you're going to place 3 signs right on top of each other there. Alright, when you're done with that, you can put a lava right in the middle, and that's it for your killing chamber. Now, I like to go up one more around, all the way around, just so they drop in a little bit quicker, and they start burning a little quicker instead of just slowly ooze their way in there. Alright, then on one side, you're going to go out 7 more blocks from this one right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then fill that in 3 wide. And you're going to go on top, and go all the way around here. Alright, and then I go one more on top of that. Alright, so you can go ahead and put your water in here, just one on each side, that way the water will flow to there and not fall into the lava there. Alright, when you got that, you want to come to this side right over here, and then you're going to go out 7 blocks from this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. Then fill it out, go 6 out to the side here. Alright, just like that. So you're going to have a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this way, and 8 this way. Then you're going to go up one more block, so just break that one, and go out 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do the exact same thing. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, from here all the way down to this block right here is 25. That means you can have 2 rows of 25 beds, so that's your 50 villagers right there. So go ahead and fill the rest of these in to match this here. Alright, just like that. So you got 6, 6, 6, and 8 right here. Okay, when you're done with that, you're going to figure out where you're going to put your beds. So I'm going to put them on this level right here, so the glass will be one block away from this. So I'm going to put down the solid block there, and then 4 glass. 4 like that, and then this all the way across. And then just take that all the way to the end here. So you're going to do 1 block from the end, so it stops right there, and just fill all this in with glass. And then you're going to fill it all the way up to the end of this one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Should be right there. Yep, perfect. Alright, this is where your 50 villagers are going to go. So then you need to fill in this block right here all the way around. Okay, and I'm just going to do 1 more up on each run here, all the way around. Okay, when you got that in, you can start placing down your beds if you like. Alright, you got all your 50 beds in. Now put your 50 workstations in. Doesn't matter which workstation you use. I prefer using looms because they're the cheapest to make if you have a string farm. Alright, when you got that done, go ahead and fill this side in again. And the back side here. Okay, and then on top, you're just going to put some more. Okay, this is the point where you can get your villagers in there. All you really need are 2 villagers and a bunch of food, or you can spawn them up somewhere else and just plop them right in there. I'm just going to do the cheaty way since I'm in creative mode. Okay, you got all of them in there. If you want to, you can put your light sources down. You can use glowstone, anything like that. You can just put them on the top row. Actually, I think I'm going to use glowstone this time, just so I don't use torches all the time in there. So I'm just going to put glowstone just randomly throughout here. Preferably the top level so they don't hit their head when they wake up. This can kind of be wherever you want it. Just make sure it's lit up so nothing can spawn in there. That is plenty. You're not going to be able to see this anyway. So then you can just cover this one up. So just use half slabs all the way around, all the way across. Alright, so you got that done. We're just going to build up the sides here. Right, make sure there's no spot where the water can get out there, so you want to come down underneath here and do all this too. And then go all the way around and just make this as high as that wall right there. That way so nothing can spawn, or golems won't spawn on this thing accidentally. Okay, and when you get done with that, I like to do it on this side. It's not necessary, but I think it just looks better if you do it all the way around. Alright, so you got those that way. You can also put maybe a couple rows of this around here, and put some glass in there if you want to see in there, or you can leave this all open. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to leave it all open just because I like the way that part looks. Alright, all you need to do now is put your water in this way. Just enough water right there. That's going to run all the way down to the edge but not fall off. That way it's just going to push your golems right into there. I almost forgot. You got to actually put these on here so no mobs can spawn on top of there. Alright, that is this entire farm. On to the next one. Alright, this design I call the Iron Wave. This is for people who use quite a decent amount of iron in there. This is for people who use quite a few redstone projects with hoppers and maybe a bunch of rails and stuff like that. This has 100 villagers in there, so you're going to get about 600-ish iron pieces per hour. So that's a pretty good thing. You can always add more villagers to get more in there. And this is about what you're going to need. I didn't count the blocks exactly, but yeah, you're going to need several stacks. So get yourself maybe a full chest of these, of any kind of non-flammable block. You're going to need at least 8 glass just to be able to see inside there. You're going to need 1 chest at least 12 hoppers, 12 signs, 1 bucket of lava, 2 water buckets to make an infinite water source. You're going to need at least 24 light source blocks. You're going to need 100 workstations and 100 beds. And then you're going to need a few stacks of slabs just to cover the top off. Alright, let's get started. First you're going to put down a couple of chests like that. And you're going to put a 4x3 area in here. It's a little bit different than the rest of them. You crouch and put them into the hopper and farm them so they all lead into each other there. Just like that. And then you're going to put your block of choice around the edge. Make sure you're using a non-flammable block. Or you have fire spread turned off, otherwise you can burn your entire thing down. Then I like to go up 3 from here. Do that all the way around. Actually, not on that one though. I like to leave that one open for glass. Alright, when you get here, I like to go across the top here and then put your glass here so you can see what's going on inside. And you can open that chest up underneath there. Alright, and then inside here, you're going to get your signs, and you're going to go like this. And you crouch and put them on the sign so they attach to the sign in front of them. Alright, when you get done with that, you're going to go off to the side on here and you're going to go out 7 more blocks. So with your regular brick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that, and then fill it in so we have a 3 by 8 or 3 by 7 area there. Not that one, so it's going to be 7 or 8 long, including this one right here, and you're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Alright, just like that. Now what you're going to want to do is put a wall around the edge of that there. Just go all the way around this way. Alright, when you get done, it's going to look like this. So you can go ahead and put your lava in here now if you want to. I put one on that side and one on that side. That way it'll spread the entire way there. Okay, once you're here, you're going to go up one more block all the way around. Alright, just like that. You can also do glass blocks here if you want to see what's going on inside there, but it's not necessary at all. And then when you're here, you're going to go to the back side and you're going to go 7 more blocks out from this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're going to go up 1. Including this block, you're going to go back 6 more. So you got a total of 6 there, and then do the same thing and you go up 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then here again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've got 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, and 8 here. This is 25 blocks, and so you need 25 block long row of beds in order to get your 50 villagers, and you're going to do 2 levels of this. So from here, you're going to fill it in like this. Start right here and just fill all this in. Alright, so when you're done, it's going to look like this, and then you're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, so when you're done, it's going to look like this. Alright, now you're going to want to put your spots where you're going to put your villagers in. So you need to figure out what level you're going to do that. I like to do it on this one right here. That way they can spawn easily on all 4 of these platforms here. So I'm going to put down just whatever block you want to right here. Just go all the way down though. All the way back to here. So it's going to go to that one right there. Do the same thing on both sides. I'm sorry, well, same thing on this side. Okay, when you're done with that, you can go ahead and block this one off right here. So just like that, and you might as well just close those in too. You don't really need those open at all. You can also go in and close the bottom here. Alright, now that's looking good there. Now you're going to do 25 glass blocks, 4 wide. So it's 25 by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to go down 25 blocks. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put your beds in. You just put 1 bed and the second glass block in and just put them all the way down. Okay, this platform is going to hold 50 villagers, so you can go ahead and put in the other blocks in on this level here. Just fill it all the way in. And you go ahead and fill in the back wall and this other front wall over here. Alright, and then on each one of these blocks, you're going to put your workstation, whichever one you choose to use. Alright, next thing you want to do is put your light source blocks in. So you're going to skip 2, and then you're going to do every 4th block. So you're going to have 3 in between. Alright, when you're done with that, go ahead and fill in these blocks in between with whatever block you want to use. You can use glass if you want to, and I'm just using the regular stone. Alright, when you're done with that, you can go ahead and put your villagers in there. I'm going to do it the cheaty way because I can. Otherwise, you can just get a couple of villagers with a bunch of food and then throw 2 of them in there and they'll keep breeding until they have enough villagers to fill up all the beds. Or you can just get 50 villagers and just put them all in here. Okay, perfect. Now they're all in there sleeping. Then you can go ahead and cap this one off. So right up here, just put a row down this way. And if you're planning on doing the 100 villager version, you're going to put glass in between them here. Alright, and then this level is where your beds are going to go for your next 50 villagers. Then you're going to do the exact same design as you did down this way, so just go ahead and finish that one off. Just remember not to start doing this level until all your villagers are in place down there, because some of them might want to start using these beds, but they can't get there, so they're just going to stand there and not sleep all night. Alright, when you're done with this, you can actually use slabs to cover this one up if this is as many villagers and layers as you want to do. Use half bottom slabs on this just to make sure no other mobs can spawn on top of it. Alright, when you're done with that, it's going to look like this. Okay, so next thing you want to do is build up the walls around this one, so you're put the water in, and then the golems can start dropping down in the kill chamber there. Alright, your golems need at least 4 blocks to spawn in, plus when they go down this hill they're going to need an extra block here just so they don't hit their head on the block there. So instead of 4 blocks you're going to go up 5, so your next row for spawning is going to be right here. And you're going to follow the same pattern and just go down 1 each time. Alright, so it's going to look like this, and then you're going to fill in the walls all the way around it again. Alright, then you can put your water down on this side, and this side will be ready to go. A little mix up there, you can actually only go this high and then put half slabs around the top so it's the same height as everything else there. That way no mobs can spawn on the top of those. And now do the exact same thing on this side. Alright, when you're done it's going to look like that, and guess what? That is the entire farm right there. Now you just got to wait a couple of in-game days for it to start working, and then yeah, you're going to start getting, let's see, there's 100 villagers in there, so it's about 600 iron pieces an hour, so it's what, over 9.5 hours, or 9.5 per hour. Alright, this one is called the Iron Surge, and this one uses 200 villagers in here, and as you can see, it's starting to work a little bit. I just got done building it. It's a little bit laggy since there's 200 villagers in there. It depends on your computer and your server how much they can handle. This computer's not so good, so it can't handle that much. But yeah, I'm going to show you how to build this real quick. Alright, for this one you're going to need several stacks of stone. I didn't get an exact number, but you're going to need at least a chest, maybe a chest and a half full of it. You're going to need several stacks of slabs. You're going to need at least 48 glowstone, 1 chest, 6 glasses, 9 hoppers, 9 signs, at least 2 buckets of water to make an infinite water source, a bucket of lava. You're going to need 200 looms and 200 beds for this one. Alright, so let's get started on it. You're going to put down your chest, followed by your 3x3 of hoppers. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And just hold down shift and point it to the block you want it to lead into. And then around the side, you're just going to put a little frame around there. Alright, right here I like to put the solid block on top of there and then glass here just so you can see what's going on in there and you can open that chest super easy. Alright, inside here you're going to get your signs and you're going to put down 9 signs in there just by holding shift and putting them on top of the other one. They will just float in the air there like that. Okay, when you're done with that, get your lava and you can just put it right in the middle in the back there. That's going to create your lava blade there. Alright, now I like to go up one more around the edge here just so the golems drop in there a little bit instead of just ooze in. Alright, just like that. And now here you're going to go out 7 more from this block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're going to fill it in by 3 more. Or 2 more, so it's a 3x7 area. Alright, and then on top of this one, you're going to go up 1 more block out like that, and then you're going to do the exact same thing, except it's going to be a total of 7 long. Alright, just like that on the opposite side here. Okay, when you get done with it, it's going to look a lot like that, and then you're going to go up 2 more high right here, all the way across these blocks here, and you're going to add 1 more out on each side. Not there. Alright, and then you're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Alright, just like that. Okay, now you're going to place, or this is going to be where your golems spawn here, so you're going to do a platform that's going to be 7 or 8 long total, so 7 more on top of this. Just like that. And then you're just going to fill this one in. Alright, this is going to be an 8x7 platform, and do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, it's going to look like that, and then you're going to go up 1 more, like this, and you're going to go back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the first one. And then you're going to do the exact same thing, so up 1 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 more time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so you've got a 6, 6, 6, and 8. That's going to be 25 blocks long there. So you're just going to completely fill this in just like you did in the other layer. Alright, when you get done, it looks like this. Do the exact same thing on this side. Alright, you get done, it's going to look like this. Now what you need to do is you're going to skip 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it, that entire platform. And you're going to do the exact same thing here. So you're going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. So it's 7 long. And do the exact same thing. All right, so it's going to look like that, and then you're going to do that on each corner. So you're going to do it 1, 2, 3 more times. All right, when you get done, it's going to look like this. Next thing you need to do is put down your platforms for your villagers to sleep on. So what I do is go down to this level right here, and then I'm going to put the beds on this level. So I need to make a platform right here for them to sleep on, or for the beds to go on. Okay, so then you're going to do 25 glass blocks this way. That's going to end you up right here, so you can actually cover this one in the end here. It's going to come right out to one behind this one right here. So you just fill the rest of this in with glass. Okay, that one's done. You got 3 more to do. 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. So you just do it the exact same way. Okay, so when you get done, it's going to look like that. Now you can start putting your beds in. Alright, so on each one of these glass blocks, you're going to put a bed. Second one in. So, wrong one. There we go. Alright, once you're done with that, you can just put another block around all the way. And once you've done that, go ahead and get your workstation and put one in above each one of these beds here. Alright, and then go ahead and fill these in all the way around the back here. And on the other side. Now you're going to need your light source blocks. Let me grab those quick. Alright, you're going to skip the first 2, and then you're going to put it on the every 4th one. Alright, and then go ahead and fill the rest of these in. Alright, then you're going to put another layer on top of each one of these. Okay, when you're done with that, this is where you're going to put your villagers in. So let me get my villager egg real quick here. And you can do this by just putting a couple of villagers in there and just giving them a bunch of food, and they'll eventually breed up until they have enough villagers to fill up every bed. And when you're putting villagers in, make sure you have 1 villager for every bed and workstation in this one before you start building another platform, because they might start to try to go to another bed and they'll never sleep, and then you'll never spawn iron golems. Okay, once you've got all your villagers in here, go ahead and cap this one off with half slabs on the bottom layer. That way no other mobs can spawn on top here, and just fill it all the way in. Okay, once you got all that done, you want to put your platforms in, or you want to put the walls around the platforms for your iron golems to spawn in. So go ahead and do that real quick. Close this hole off there. Then you can go ahead and cap all of these off. This way this is the same level as this here. And then you just go down 1 level from there every time. Alright, you can go ahead and put your water in this one here, because this one is completely done. Water on every other one there. And then you go ahead and put your water in down this way. Before you do that, actually, you need to close this one off. That would have made a mess. Now you can put your water in there. Just like that. Okay, I do the same thing on this one. Alright, but here you're going to put your villager area again, so I might as well just start building the sides of this one up. Alright, this one should be all set. You can put your water down if you want to. Now when these villagers start spawning in golems, they will just automatically go right down into the kill chamber there. But you do need to fill this one in just in case they fall off this side, so go ahead and start working on this part. And just go ahead and put that one in there and put your water in, and you're all set to go. There we go. Alright, this part is complete right here. Now you can just make sure you don't put any beds in this one or put villagers in until those are completely full. Otherwise, like I said, the villagers will try to get into the wrong beds. And don't forget to cap this one off so no mobs can spawn up here. And I like to wait to cap this off at night so I can make sure that they're all sleeping, or if I missed a villager or 2, it didn't count right. Alright, so go ahead and start building the walls up around this one. Alright, those are done. Go ahead and put your water in. Alright, this side is completely done. Now just do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, that is your entire farm right there. It's a little bit laggy on my computer because it's got 200 villagers in there, but it is definitely working. And remember, the villager and golems do not count towards your passive mob cap anymore, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Alright, and you can see it's starting to work a little bit. It's only been running for a couple minutes. I think the only only one or two of those might have villagers that are able to spawn real quick. Also, you want to make sure that you light some stuff up underneath here because it gets pretty dark under there. But yeah, it's working pretty good so far. Alright, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment about any other videos you'd like to see. See you later.